Welcome back to another episode of the Necessities podcast. Joined here with the Rages co-host. How you going, Rages?
Hey, yeah, no,
Hey,
good.
man.
Yeah, I've just been doing some crazy things recently. So,
Yeah,
what
flat,
about you,
absolutely
man?
flat out. Oh, I've just been actually I got a little story before we kick something off. And the
Yeah,
guests, I've been tempting the guests last night about who I met. So I'm working the basketball at John Cain Arena, Phoenix first Perth Wildcats. Very exciting basketball game. But I'm
blockbuster
working,
there.
yeah, obviously. um, and I'm standing at the turnstiles, letting people in, scanning their tickets. And as I'm doing that, I pan over to the right, and this gentleman starts walking in, and I'm like, "Fuck, I know him from somewhere." So I stare at him for like a good, probably 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, so you're just staring. Okay,
that
good.
was the worst part. So he's walking down the concourse for like 8 to 10 minutes. I'm just staring at him, and I think he saw me staring at him, so he left. Anyway,
Oh,
so I didn't know if it was this guy. So I was just praying to get on my break. So about an hour and a half later, I get on my break. I get on his Instagram and I check his story and it shows that he's at the game. I'm like, fuck, it is him. So when I get off my break, I'm like, hey, I'm just going to go on a 5-minute wander. So I go up through door one, I walk around and I walk behind the ring of the basketball court and I walk down to see if it's him. So I'm staring at him, but I walk down to see if it's him, and it is him. I don't entertain it. I just go up and just make sure it's him. So before I tell you what happened, so this person won the Celebrity All-Star basketball game. He's an Instagram influencer. He does like impersonations and like hooping videos and stuff. Yeah, Podsy. Who is it, Podsy?
It's that B dot.
Yeah, it's B dot. Yeah, it's B dot. So B dot's pretty popular. Steph Curry follows him. Kevin Hart follows him.
Yeah.
He does all those impersonations about like Russell Westbrook and LeBron. Anyway, so as he's leaving, I see him standing there and I'm like, fuck, I want to say something. So again, I'm staring at him for like 5 minutes. Eventually he starts to leave and I'm meant to be manning a door so no one else gets back into the arena. And I'm like, fuck this. So I walk over. I'm like, oi, B-Dot. And he looks up. I'm like, oh shit, it's him.
oh. All right. And then what you
I'm like, I love your videos, man.
Oh.
And he goes, hey, thanks, my brother. Thanks, man. Nah, that's cool. Thanks, man. I was
so just like he told Andy Griffiths, do you love everything about his books?
So I thought
that was just so great.
It's another fangirl moment, and I thought you'd like that.
Oh man! So you just wandered down to where he was sitting, and then what?
I wandered down to
his
where
island. Just
I walked down the aisle, and I looked down. And I was like, yeah, it's you, yeah. Had a good gander, but yeah, it was actually pretty surreal for me, to be honest, because I've been watching his videos for like 6 years, and I'm just going to fangirl a little bit more.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I've never heard of him. Anyway,
never heard of him?
we
Have you heard of him?
got some guests on today, so I mean, you haven't introduced them. You're just sort of talking to them. They're just sitting
all right. Well, today we've got two people who have already been on the podcast. We've got Ethan Podsy Mullinger, and Braden Tryhard Spazard Spiller. Welcome to the podcast, boys.
Yeah, all right.
Hey,
Podsy, obviously a bit of a queen operation there.
First time we've had two guests on, so that's good.
I don't know how we're going to handle that.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit messy, but a little bit of a mess.
So messy.
Didn't think of putting a hat on, Pudsy.
Oh, you want me to get another hat, do you?
Obviously got the bird's nest operation up top there.
Yeah, man. You know, it's swooping season.
It's time to swoop.
Time to swoop.
Very good.
So this episode, we don't really have any structure to it. We have a little bit of structure to it, but it's going to be us just talking about everything that's going on in the world, bringing you the bare necessities of life. We've got things necessary of life. We got everything from basketball to footy to freaking pop culture to even the world.
The world.
But I'll get you to kick it off, Raiders, just about something that's huge and in the making.
In the making. Well, let's talk about John for a little bit because that's obviously why everyone's here. So
that's why these two
get all their John News through Rare Necessary podcast. So what are we? 4 games in. We're 3-1 at the moment. We're sitting pretty up there on the ladder. So
sitting second.
So that's pretty good. I wasn't there obviously on Wednesday. So if you just want to run us through what exactly happened, we were checking the scores at the concert. It was obviously a tight tussle there, and yeah.
So we went down. So first of all, they had a bloke who had goggles on their team. So I'm like, oh no, we might. I actually thought we'd do a serious number on them going into the game.
Right.
I thought they were really bad. And they kind of proved my points in being that they were bad, but we didn't beat them by that much. But anyway, gets the half time. We're down like 27-31. And I get a little bit mad. And I told myself at the start of the season that I wouldn't get mad at the boys.
And everyone knows what happens when Sam gets mad. Like, he just goes X Games mode. So you don't want to make him mad. So, we got a few people in the huddle, and Podsy and Parksy just decided, they're going to take their precious time, get in their drink bottle, have a little sip over by themselves. Podsy, get over here now. What was in your drink bottle, Podsy? Don't tell me it was just boring old H2O.
No, I was getting out the Gatorade. MJ's secret stuff.
The secret stuff. Obviously, turn it on in the second half.
So I'm like, boys, the first thing I said was, boys, we can all agree they're fucking shit. And they were awful. And I was just proper pissed. Anyway, so I went off a little bit. Don't think anyone listened to what I said, but it sparked the win. We won by 7. We would have won by 13 if Geordie Stew hadn't kept on grabbing the fucking net. Grabbed the net twice on 2 3-pointers, and they gave him 6 points for it.
Even though the shots weren't going in?
They were air balls.
Goaltending, mate.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, Drew.
Podsy says hi.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like a deep voice for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Just shut the door on that one.
Bring us to the podcast next week. Yeah,
so we did end up winning by 7, but crowd support was good. But definitely a close call. Close to comfort. Should be close to comfort, yeah. Obviously needs your age. Is probably drawing up some players.
Well, I might have to come back into the side this week because Michael's obviously got a hole in his foot. He's got a bagel for a foot at the moment.
So he does too.
We're going to have to change up. Tommy will obviously be back as well. So that's massive inclusion. So, I mean, the team will get another shake-up this week.
We're playing the top team this week. So if we do win, we're probably going to look at getting top of the ladder.
That'll be good. But obviously, I think they've been smashing teams, haven't they? So it'll be interesting.
Well, it's going to be interesting. SYM, Jom. Not sure what time the game is. Probably release that on the Janitors _basketball.
They might go up.
They might go up. All right, Janitors _basketball page on Instagram.
They're still grading at the moment, are they?
Yeah. Well, they've removed all the fixtures for the rest of the season, but we checked the ladder yesterday, and before grading, we had 11 teams, but we checked the ladder yesterday, and we now have 12 teams. So someone's
Jump Force is in.
I'm actually going to look at it now because I was curious last time.
I was going to have to run up a logo for them.
Join you. But enough about how... No, it's not up, Brendan. But enough about how last week went. Ray, just tell us what you got planning.
Well, I've got something in the works for John. I've been watching the Kanye West documentary, and it's really opened my eyes about the whole documentary scene. Obviously, The Last Dance took off. It was, everyone's seen it if you're remotely interested in sport. So take a swig there, Pudsy, get ready for this. So I'm thinking of sort of slapping together some sort of John documentary thing. There'll be a lot of behind the scenes sort of stuff. And I want to sort of filter it in a way that makes it look a little bit old school as well, have that sort of, 90s feel about it. So hopefully,
probably just do it in black and white, man.
There'll be plenty of filming going on behind the scenes and stuff like that. So don't be surprised if I rock up to Altona, Pudsy, rapping on your door. Open up, Pudsy.
Open up, Pudsy.
Just make sure you bring veggie straws.
Yeah, and it's raw, so don't bother doing your hair, even though you probably weren't fussed anyway. Don't bother putting a shirt on. Just sit down, plug yourself down. We're interviewing, so that's in the works.
That's awesome because we've got 21 games left for the season plus finals.
So it's a story sort of thing. It's a story. It's like, you know what I mean?
Things you probably wouldn't know about us, but now you will.
Behind the scenes. And then obviously that'll go viral and Netflix will probably pay me for that. So we'll have lots of fan shot for season 2, I would only like to assume.
Huh?
Hey?
You got a name for it?
No. Although JOM, Just Ordinary Men.
That's not bad. That's a good acronym. Did you think of that on the spot?
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
I don't think you did.
Thought we could call it Zone Defense.
Zone Defense, yeah.
Or just JOM, just JOM. Just have it just JOM.
Just Ordinary Men.
And have Pudsy's face show up in the O or something. Or the pig off Looney Tunes.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Good one.
Something that could help with that big project is I posed this idea to Braden, obviously leader of the team. the John All-Star weekend. Maybe that could be included in the big pro. Go down to Altona.
How do you think that's going to work? You just
I'm
grab
sure it'd be
him.
great because when we do the 3-point contest, it's not like everyone's gonna be scoring 2s and 3 points.
Obviously, skills challenge and all that.
Skills
Throw
challenge
no
would
one
be an absolute nightmare.
Or you
Bloody
can ring
great.
up Josh Giddy.
Oh, yeah, ring up my good mate, Josh.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
can
get some tips from him.
You know what?
Your mate
I got-
Curry in the background there, Pudsey, so you can get some tips from him too.
Mum went to a
Yeah.
family
Oh, here we go.
birthday yesterday, cousin. I kid you not, every chance she gets, she brings up Josh Giddy. Oh, Curry. Sam used to play with Josh Giddy. Oh my God, Josh Giddy. They're actually, Mum's acting like we're best mates, and we are, but that's neither here nor there.
But do people ask where you've ended up? Like,
No.
Josh Giddy's ended up in the NBA, so they sort of. Oh, so what's Sam doing now?
What's there? I'm just.
I was just filming Rare Necessary on Sundays and playing Deep Reserve during the week.
No, but give it a listen, man. Give it a quick listen.
Yeah.
Actually, while we're here, quick shout out to James McKenzie, who told me he really liked the podcast. So if you're listening,
Thanks,
right now-
James.
thanks, James. Kudos to you. Yeah, so John All-Star weekend, I'd actually love to see a skills challenge. I'm the funniest.
Slam dunk contest. Get Shaq to judge.
Yeah. Wait, why?
Because Shaq loves the dunk contest. Didn't you see it, man?
Most people like the he didn't like the contest. That's hilarious because he didn't like it this year. That's the joke.
Obviously,
Yeah.
we've got to get like the baby ring out or something for the dunk contest. I reckon we could do that. Has he got a little ring? Just lying
Has he got a little ring hanging on his door?
No, I don't. I know Braden does.
Oh, he does, doesn't
Oh,
he?
yeah, we just get that, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Druba's got one as well.
There it is. Go Bulldogs, obviously. Plenty of Bulldogs fans around here.
So talking about All-Star Weekend, I just wanted to. I know Ray just loves All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, it's
Basketball
my
in
favourite
general.
weekend of the year, actually.
I'm hoping to get a bit more takes from our Braden. Hoping to get a bit more takes from Braden and Posy. Braden, take yourself off mute, by the way. You absolute tosser.
Nah, I don't want to interrupt, you know.
No, it's fine. I don't care. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
care. I'll tell you
do.
when I care.
Alright.
All-Star
Get
Weekend.
angry.
My biggest takeaway was, what the fuck's an NFT? I feel like I'm so behind on that shit.
Yeah.
You see
fuck, I
Jalen
don't-
Green?
Yeah, I don't really get it.
No.
like-
I
I
gotta
don't know,
say,
isn't it like an image you can buy into or something, and its value goes up, but it's
yeah.
like,
Every
It's
time
like-
someone buys
It's
it.
a little bit like crypto.
yeah, but it's just an image. Yeah.
Yeah, so NFTs are unique cryptographic tokens that exist on a blockchain and cannot be replicated. So it's like when you trademark something, you like buy it and it's
It's
like
more a
yours.
meme than anything at this point.
Yeah, but people are making money off it.
I was
Aren't
gonna say people are actually putting genuine savings into it. and
Yeah, this is
losing, like,
people that
their money.
actually, people that think that they know everything about money and then they buy into this stuff and then they're like, oh, whoops.
Isn't
Yeah,
it true
this
that
is-
anyone can make an NFT?
Yeah, I think
Pretty
it's true.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably
Maybe we should make it. We should make like a John NFT or something.
I
Oh, you know.
just get a broom and a mop out. Yeah, that'd be
just
good.
the picture of Pudsey holding his cankles.
The one on the Instagram.
Thank-
Oh, on Instagram.
Size 6 all-terrain wellies. Obviously, people
Have you got the
buy
wellies
into
on,
that.
Podsy?
You got the wellies on?
Podcast mode?
No.
You flicked them on pod. Oh, he's left the wellies. Where do you put the wellies? They have their own little
Dry
secret
cleaner.
Yeah.
in the safe.
They're in a safe, mate, in case someone comes to try and steal them. They need a
Oh,
pin.
Smart thinking.
oh,
Couple more things I wanted to rack off. The dunk contest sucked, like
Mhm.
usual. We have way too high expectations for the dunk contest, I think.
Yeah.
I think after seeing
Aaron
Derek
Gordon,
Jones Jr.
Levine.
and Aaron Gordon and Zach Levine, like you can't expect to have creative dunks, do it on the first go every single time. It's very hard. So I heard on a podcast the other day that they should do a layup contest. So like you do, you basically just try and do dunks, but it's just layups. You try and do as many tricks as you can. You don't think that'd be good?
no.
Get Tristan Jazz in it or whatever his name.
But the idea is that you try and get people who are popular in the NBA, opposed
Like-
to
Yeah, but like half the hype of the dunk contest is about like the actual throwdown. I understand like
people not
all
being
the-
able to. Yeah, okay.
all like ooh, and
Mm.
then you dunk it.
Okay.
It's like the half of it's all about the velocity. You really just just
Well, the other thing I saw was they should do a 90-second performance, opposed to doing one, like they get 2 dunks in the first round or whatever it is. They do a 90-second performance where
That'd
they
be a bit
do like a
more
bunch of dunks, where it's like, some of them are pretty good. Most people could like have seen them before, but then they whip out one that's like really nice. And because it really builds, they build their dunks and they just get a rating on their performance for 90
I think they
seconds.
should just leave it, but like they should, I don't know, cater it a bit more for the dunkable players.
Yeah, well, they can't, because people who are good at dunking just don't do it anymore.
No, they're
There
just
is-
in-game dunkers.
In-game dunkers. That's it, Posy.
Oh, God, I
People
hate
don't want to
it.
embarrass themselves either. That's another
Yeah,
thing.
well, that's exactly right. Look
Uh,
at look at Jalen Green, right? Bloody missed like 10 dunks in a row, and everyone's bloody taking the piss out of him now.
That was silly. Apparently, it took him like 7 minutes to get one dunk.
Oh,
Nah,
mate, it was
it's a bit of an exaggeration, but that's a bit silly. Now I just got a couple really quick points to rack off. I got told that Russell Westbrook wasn't an All-Star this weekend, and his 2K rating is lower than Tyus Jones. So that's
deserved.
Josh Giddey's got a better 2K rating than Russell Westbrook. So
Deserved.
kudos to that. Obviously, Ray just loves my league.
I like 2K, so I'll probably just jump on that after this and play with Tyus Jones and all the boys down at wherever he plays.
Yeah. DJ Khaled, can we agree that he sucks or not?
Another one.
Not even louder.
Oh,
No, I don't mind him. I can see why people don't like him, but I don't mind him.
Because
Oh, you just
Ludacris
want
came
Juice
in.
WRLD.
Oh, Juice WRLD, yeah. No,
Oh, Juicy.
he's busy. That's one way to put it. No, because Ludacris came in, started rapping, and then there's DJ Khaled just yelling his name in the back. DJ Khaled just yelling his name in the background. I'm like, no one needs you here.
When was this?
This was at the he was performing halftime at All-Star Weekend, I think.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Is he even a DJ?
That's such a good point.
I'm gonna look it up.
Bit
no
of Jenny
more than-
Craig wouldn't do him much harm either.
Steph Curry, 16 threes, was just a bit silly, kind of saved All-Star Weekend, so kudos to him.
Yeah.
Steph, yeah, my guy.
Obviously your man over at the Lakers just hitting that game winner.
that game winner. Yeah, I wasn't
You've
going to
been
bring
following him
that up,
from day one, so
Hey,
it's
dog, that's
basically
my guy.
you that's encouraging.
His middle name's
Strive for
Draymond.
greatness.
Jamie couldn't do it in an action
Well, he has. He's actually
yesterday.
like the third most. Okay. Oh, yeah. Fuck you. All right. Well, last thing I was brought up was LeBron James jokes. Have you ever noticed that? I think I brought this up before, but have you ever noticed that whenever LeBron does something or he gets posted on House of Highlights or something, that everyone in the comments goes, "Le something," or like "Le game winner," or like, they do that whole thing. So there's a video of LeBron in a restaurant and he's like running away from these fangirls and he goes down the escalator. With
Oh, yeah.
So the girls can't get down the escalator because they got heels on. It's too hard for them. But the comments was fucking awesome. So I've got Le Evade, Le Finesse, Le Faithful. I saw one that said, those girls trying to get Le Sperm.
Okay.
Ray just is loving this.
Le Curve. One said Le Virgin. I don't know. That's but let out of here. The land jokes are so the wrong way.
Sam, you need to calm down.
It needs to be highlighted that he was avoiding them by running down the wrong side of the escalator, so
Yeah.
they couldn't get down.
Trying to get away from these girls who wanted something. Someone said Le Hot Sauce, like what Drake did with his hot sauce. There you go. I love seeing the lead jokes. They're so good.
Oh, here we go.
Surprised I haven't seen you in the comment section recently, Samuel. Someone
Monty
told me that
Williams.
he was going to become one of those Instagram people that just post on every single post.
Did I say that? You know what? I will start doing
Yes,
that.
you did.
You'll
You
start
did.
seeing me
You
on
told
House
me
of
that.
Highlights and that. Probably not on AFL because I get absolutely no attention.
haven't seen you tweet in a while.
Oh, he had to be there for the Monty Williams thing.
For people who don't know, Monty Williams is an NBA coach, and someone said who should be the new coach of Carlton, and I
It
said
was a
Monty
post.
Williams.
It was a post on Instagram. It said, "Who should be the new post of Collingwood, the new coach of Collingwood?" And so we put Monty Williams in the comments. I had no likes or whatever after a couple of hours, but I screenshotted it, and then I came back an hour later and he deleted the comment.
Got absolutely donuts. All right, well that's enough about
Oh,
All-Star Weekend of basketball. But talk about footy because I know you boys love your footy probably a bit more than basketball. But for those who don't know, living under a rock, it was like 2-2 day or whatever it is. You know, like it was just twos.
yeah.
Anyway, so I got a question for you guys. Do you know who's kicked the most goals wearing the number 2 in the AFL?
To
Jared
go away!
I could guess.
You have to have a guess, yeah.
Oh, well, I think Ray just said it. I would say
Who'd you
Jared
say?
Ruffhead.
Jared Ruffhead. Well done, Jared Ruffhead. I didn't write down how
Fuck you,
many he kicked.
Pudsey.
He's kicked like 530 something goals. All right, then I got a question for you guys. Who do you reckon's the best player to wear the number 2? I got a couple people here for you. So Greg Williams, Jared Ruffhead, Bob Murphy, Nathan Jones, and Mark Lacroix.
Nathan Jones.
Probably to be the Tooth Fairy, yeah.
The only good thing Nathan Jones is at is getting abused by Goody, mate.
Yeah.
Get injured players.
Oh, bloke. But you wouldn't want to meet him in an alleyway or anything like that.
Has he found his tooth yet, or is he still looking for
It's
it?
not
Yeah,
his
no,
tooth.
It's Luke Jackson's tooth back.
Oh.
No, he hasn't found it. He's still there. So tough out. Anyway,
Could have been better number 2s than that list, surely.
Greg
I-
Williams.
I
is pretty
honestly
good
I
back in
searched
the
them up,
day.
but those are like the best ones they gave me, and the other
That's
ones were
it.
from like the 1950s.
Oh,
It was probably one of those blokes then.
probably Jared Rufford then.
Well, Greg Williams was the non-declared best number 2.
Yeah.
Zach Tui.
Yeah, the birthmark himself. Outrageous preseason was the other day, or the last week or so. What do you got?
Yeah.
What do you got about that, man?
Uh,
You got nothing, or do you want me?
no, it's pretty good. Obviously, running in sixths now, aren't they, into the quarters?
what's that all
So that's interesting. I don't know. It's a bit like just.
They play the VFL for 3 quarters and then the AFL side for 3.
Why don't they just play 2 different games?
Nah, don't
That's
want
a
to
good call.
Because the fans would leave. Or
Yeah.
like if it was the game before, they wouldn't rock up till like the last quarter.
Stuff the fans.
Do you even have to pay for a ticket?
I know a couple games with gold coin donation to get in.
Mm,
You obviously have to wear casual clothes.
I see.
Yeah,
Jailed
you know,
the
Got coins
official
everywhere in the
practice
George
games.
pockets.
The official games this week are paid for.
The community series.
Yeah, like I know.
Yeah,
the
because
Dogs
they're
are
playing
playing
it. They've been
Brisbane.
playing at Marvel in that.
Yeah, the Dogs are playing Brisbane on
That's the I
Friday
know.
night. and
Oh, you
Sort
working there, Sam? Are
Pay
you?
the
I am working
employees
there.
and stuff. So
Podsy, I am working there. Exciting times.
good.
I have a couple questions for you guys though. AFL preseason overreactions. Is Gold Coast beating Port Adelaide an overreaction, or like it's like whoa, oh my
Yes.
god, Gold Coast gonna
I
make
think people are caring too much.
yeah.
People are. I've seen a couple of people posting like the final scores on their stories and stuff. Like it's a practice match, you loser. Gold
I
Coast-
watched. Yeah, gone.
Gold Coast Port. I don't think any of them should be looked into too much.
No, well, I've still got a couple more. You don't mind. I saw Clary had a massive game over North. He had like 40 posies and like 8 clearances.
Yeah, it's North
Overreaction.
Melbourne.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say who
Yeah,
else
hold
played
on.
against?
Melbourne
Overreaction,
and a
underreaction.
practice
What I'm
match.
trying to say is, do you reckon he'll be like a top 3 player in the league?
No.
No,
Not top
No.
3.
not top 3.
No.
Well, who have you got above him?
Oh, just the other guys that are above him.
Jack
1, 2, and 3.
Steele, Bond,
Jack Steele,
Barker.
Bont, and anyone
Miller.
else.
took Miller.
Tracker.
Another non-ranger, probably. Is any other non-ranger? Probably Dusty, probably come back kidneyless and
He was
Yeah, I heard
massive
about that.
yesterday.
He
He
was- I
had
heard
a
he was
great game
good.
yesterday.
Obviously, don't want to draft him in Supercoach because it's like crazy.
it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
70%
awesome.
mid
got the captain on him.
I wrote this way too soon. I saw the halftime scores for the Pies and Hawks.
We
And
play
I
our
wrote-
VFL style.
And I wrote Pies big win. And then I checked the scores. I'm like, I wrote this too soon.
What happened, Pudsey? You're obviously down at wherever that was played, watching
You're
them
you're
live.
probably the
Morwell
ones
Reserve
playing
or whatever.
Cox's
Morwell.
glasses.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, as you said, mate, it's just a practice match. Can't take anything
Oh,
away from it.
Ran out of legs, obviously.
Give a bit of context, Sammy.
Looking for
those that
Chris
don't know.
Dawes, one out in the goal
Well,
scope,
well-
couldn't find him.
Collingwood were up
Nah.
by
Alan Didak
60
went
odd.
missing.
9 points, wasn't it, at halftime?
It was like 78 to like 20. It was something ridiculous. And the end score being like
yeah.
141 all, I think.
each,
Yeah. Obviously, big comeback, Podsy.
As you said, mate, practice matches can't take anything away from it.
It's a bit frustrating.
upset,
you can tell. Yeah, might need to move on here.
It was 111 to 45 after the third period.
Jesus
Ridiculous.
Christ.
So they outscored them 100 to 30 after that.
Excuse me, mate. It was 96. Get your fucking facts right.
Get him right. Get
Pudsey
him
got
right.
fingers out for that one. Well done, Pudsey.
And last
No.
one, Freo's big win over West Coast. Is that sign of things to come?
No,
West,
West
West
Coast.
Coast and Freo.
Yes, I think that is.
Michael
that is-
Frederick kicked 5, so get around him. Might
Yeah,
add him
heard
to our
that.
cult hero list. How did
Yeah, I actually might. I'm
7
gonna-
2 meter
write
and
that down.
Scott Lysette get on? Anyone see that?
Well, isn't
play.
Scott Lysette's injured, isn't he?
2 meter didn't get near the pill.
How'd
He
Jack
played.
Darling go?
Shut up.
Oh, you know who didn't play? Toby Watson.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Oh, I unfollowed him on Instagram because he gave us donuts.
Oh, no.
Oh, you cracked it at him.
I did. No, I actually did crack it out. I'm gonna see who we are following.
He didn't
In terms
play.
of-
Toby, did you hear that?
Who?
I reckon everyone's just linking this podcast now. He has to open at least one message.
Yeah,
Who's this? Who? Toby.
Toby.
Yeah.
Tobe.
Toby Watson. I was
Toby.
still oh no, I am still following him.
Oh, no.
Don't
Oh,
unfollow
no.
him now. No, you got to
Look at his
stay.
look at his bio. Read that. Obviously,
Athlete,
Goblin.
goblin. He does look like a goblin.
And he's definitely going with the Navdeep Singh type athlete.
Sort of operations. Yeah, that's not on.
That's interesting.
Yes.
We still follow Dublin, BFC Dublin Rages.
Yeah, and they're going well.
swimmingly. Yeah, how would you
So-
know?
How are they going?
Stonebridge didn't lose a game, by the way. I don't think. I think they just won the whole thing. So
Yeah, you're welcome.
because how
by
we
the
back,
way.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah,
And obviously, we got ties to Western United, and they're doing absolute bits. I think
yeah,
top of the
they're
table.
doing really good. So thanks to Jazz Sack and all the boys over there.
Obviously, I understand he's Greek and whatnot.
yeah.
You got anything to add, Rages?
Not really. It's just an exciting time. I think, as we said, we've got to get down to a lot more games this year. Obviously, opening back
Absolutely.
up, more games in Melbourne, big crowds and stuff. So that'll be good. Obviously, see 2 metre live in the flesh.
I do want to see him.
Tobe, if
photo
he
of
gets a game down here in Melbourne, that'll be good. Scott
Tobe
Lysted, if
Nation.
he's ever over here.
How would
Whoa.
we feel like about I don't know, like a Jom trip to like Adelaide Oval or something to watch like Port and Geelong or Port and Richmond or Port and the Dogs or Port and Collingwood or something?
Port and Collingwood will be fucking spectacular, mate.
Let's get over there. That. Sit
Yes.
right in
I'm
amongst
telling
them.
you, if you haven't
We'll wear
been
the
to
prison
Adelaide.
bars there too. So that'll be good.
Oh, you bring up the prison bars.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
let's
won't,
do
Pudgy.
it. Let's do it, Pudsey.
We won't bring up
Pudsey,
prison
we'll
bars.
go to a Collingwood game.
I'm gonna find the date.
Oh, look
yeah,
at him. He's doing
Why-
research.
While you're doing that, I got another couple questions for you guys. Now,
Mm.
I did kind of pawn. This is basketball and footy, but I did kind of pawn this off a little bit off another podcast. But
Okay.
the questions are mine, so kudos to me. It's called.
Job.
It's called. Do we care about?
Juki.
Now, I'm going to
Alright.
ask you guys a do we care about question, and I want you guys to give me your honest opinion. So, do we as Australians even care about Ben Simmons anymore? Or is like he's been talked about for about a year now? Do we?
Oh.
He's not happy.
That's
Braden,
nice.
what do you think?
Got the
Do
sausage
we
fingers
actually
out.
care about him anymore? Do we care that he's on the
Yeah,
Nets?
I do. I don't know. The way the way he went about it was very wrong, but I don't know. I still like him.
Because honestly, I'm sick of him. I couldn't care less what he
Yeah.
does.
Nah,
Podsy?
I think it'd be good.
Deport the fucker.
Oh, deport
Deport
him.
him. Oh, deport him. At least it's deport him. Oh, deport him.
Send him off to Ukraine. He can go fight there.
Podsy's a
Oh,
Philly
God.
fan, by the way, if you didn't know.
Really big Philly fan.
And a Rangers?
It's the Harden era.
It's
I didn't care about him in the first place, so no.
Fair enough. All right. Do we care about how good Carlton's list is? Because they say this every year about how good their
No,
list is. No,
no.
we
I
don't
just care
care.
about the
They're no
coach.
good. And
No
Isaac,
Sam
I know
Walsh
you're
to start the
listening.
season.
Oh no,
it's
apparently
over.
he might
Probably
be ready
Michael
for
Voss
round
will step
one.
in.
Michael Voss
Yeah.
might have to throw the.
Michael Voss.
There was some interview the other day where Sam Walsh said his recovery is going so much better that he's a chance for round one now.
Nah, mate, don't risk him.
Don't risk him, Podsy, you reckon?
Ice him up. Leave him
Yeah,
to the back
All
end.
in all, we
No.
don't care about Carlton's list.
No.
Because
Nah,
they're not going to
just
make
Michael
the eight.
Voss.
Yes,
I know
okay.
Isaac's listening right now, but
I know he is.
finishing
Yeah,
the
that's
top
what I'm
12.
trying to bait you.
Well, I think we've mentioned this, but they got no Levi. So, I mean, there's holes
Oh,
everywhere.
Oh, no.
He was
Mustache.
bad.
And
the
no
other day.
Liam Jones.
No
And
way.
no Lem Jones.
Oh,
yeah, it's just like,
no.
what's
no.
going on over there at the at
Mate,
Imagine
Levi
that.
was so bad the other day playing for Gold Coast. Oh my
Was he?
god, he was bad.
Mate, it's just a practice match.
Just a practice
Does he
match.
still have his mustache?
I think he did actually.
Pretty sure he shaved it off. I saw
Well,
a
that's
clip of him
probably
doing
why
that half
he's-
and half.
Like, that would
Oh.
be. Yeah, that's interesting.
No,
Yeah,
but
shaved it
he
off.
was
That's
shocking.
The ex-
You know
Oh,
who
that
played
was
well?
interesting.
Marbior. Marbior had
Oh.
a very good
Did
game.
he?
Rages,
Obviously,
your man.
Rages, good mate.
Still supporting him over there at Gold Coast, so I'll give him a wave next time I see him.
To the point where I was like looking up to see how much he was paying for the Coleman, and he wasn't even in the markets. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
disgraced.
Yes.
Do we care about the regular season for the NBA, or do we just care about the playoffs, just in general?
fantasy.
Well, obviously for our bet.
Fancy.
Right, just how much do you care about the NBA regular season, or are you more of a playoff? fan?
I like watching the Knickerbockers. Obviously, we were up 10-0 at one point yesterday and then blew it. So it was pretty good. It was fun to watch. Obviously, the white guy for Miami just scoring lots of points and stuff.
Tyler Hero.
That was crazy. RJ dropped 46 though, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, they were chanting his
Um,
name.
big
They're
game.
also chanting Miami hate, so there's that.
Yeah, obviously. So I don't know. I like watching the Knickerbockers, but I'm a playoffs man myself. Don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
I think everyone is like secretly.
no one really cares about the playoffs. Everything matters when you get to the playoffs. No one really cares.
I
Where
love
you're
watching
seated.
LeBron in the playoffs. He just goes off.
No, I have a question for ages.
Oh, here we go.
I want to hear your thoughts on Julius Randle.
Jay Rand.
Oh, he's just
here we
slacked
go.
a little bit. Obviously, scoring 19 fantasy yesterday wasn't exactly ideal when the game's on the line against the Zuri Bucket Boys or whatever they're called. No, he's fallen off a bit, but obviously RJ's picked it up this season, so I think
I like RJ.
balanced
They
out a
trade
little
him.
bit.
I was told not to trade for him in fantasy, but that's neither here nor there.
Whoever
I
said
think
that, bro.
I think Julius should be a Nick for life, loyalty, and then he'll get into the Hall of Fame over there in New York, so that'll be good.
Can you name one other New York Nick Hall of Famer?
Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Put that on
Nice.
your forehead.
I will. Slap
Yeah.
it. Oh, can you hear that?
And obviously, the rest of the guy, Evan Fournier, is probably on his way there too.
The Frenchman himself. Last one. Do we care about Melbourne's success last year? Is it a write-off with like a lack of crowds and finals being back to normal, or is there like a big like flag favorite or competitor to Melbourne's flag?
I don't think it's a write-off if they had to play away from home most of the time. I think, if anything, they're probably back-to-back favourites.
Back-to-back
Yeah.
favorites. I'd love to hear it.
They'll go again. I think they'll be even more pumped this year because they'll want to do it in front of their home crowd.
That's a good call. They got another incentive. That's what
Yeah.
teams generally lack after they win a premiership. They don't have any like real. They're like, oh, we won the premiership. Good job, boys. We probably do it again. But
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't have a proper incentive to do it in front of their fans.
Hawthorn 3-peat.
Hawthorn 3P, yeah. Obviously, Podsy, once in a lifetime teams aren't included on that list of
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like Collingwood. Oh wait, they didn't win it.
Oh,
West Coast.
that would. Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How's your retirement village going, mate?
Oh, the retirement village.
Yeah.
That's
How's my? We actually won 3 premierships. We had a lot of incentive to just
Mm.
back that one up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
crazy.
not going to talk here.
Yeah, obviously the Dogber's just not really doing much after.
No, we'll be
26.
right this year. I actually reckon we're good.
Yeah.
Will ya?
I'm backing us to come top 4 and lose double finals this year.
What in semis?
Big Tim
Yeah,
O'Brien.
I reckon we'll lose round 1 to
Yeah,
probably,
Tim O'Brien.
probably
He's
Port
there.
Adelaide because
I'll
that'll be
bring him.
karma on me. But
If you lose Port Adelaide, you're getting absolutely fucking slew.
mate, did you not see the final last year? Oh, we just
Yeah, I know you did clap him. Good on you. And I hate to say it, but like, I don't like Port Adelaide either.
actually suck.
I hope we go down to Adelaide Oval and Port Adelaide do Collingwood by a triple figure margin. And Pudsey has to sit there the whole time. Pudsey, no, we're not
Time to
leaving. We're
swoop.
paid. We're watching the whole game. And Pudsey's like,
Oh, don't worry, mate. Obviously,
Yeah.
you never tear us apart.
oh yeah, let's
That's the
all see
start
that.
of the game.
We'll probably hold up the jom scarf.
Jom,
Jom
yeah,
scarves.
you get jom scarves.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should get Jom scarves.
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything.
Oh, don't forget the beanies as well.
Yeah, that'll be another
Oh,
$100
beanies,
each. That'll be good. Yeah.
Beanies would be good. Now let us know. Let us know if you want John beanies because we'll bring them out. I'm
I-
serious.
That actually would be bad.
'Cause
What,
I'd
just a
buy
big
one.
broomstick on the fucking.
Yeah, just a pom pom on top. Flip that around.
No, it has to have the pom pom. If it doesn't have the pom pom, it's not worth it.
Pom pom for you, Pudsey.
Yes. Pom
Have
pom.
Pudsey's face on the pom pom. So cute.
Speaking of pom poms, where was the energy from our head cheerleader on the
Yeah, I
game
know.
on Wednesday night?
I told
That
the
was
story to you
poor.
boys, but I'll tell you what.
What do you
I
mean?
didn't
Sam
have-
killed
There was
You
no
know what
energy,
happened?
was
After
there?
I was, when I took that
sure.
charge in quotation marks, people are listening, and I got smacked, and I'm like, fuck, I got to come off. Anyway, so I stubbed off with Stu, and I'm sitting on the bench. First thing Christina does is come over, and she's very like good intentions. She's like, "Oh, Sam, how you going? Like, are you feeling all right?" Fuck off, Christina. I'm trying to catch my breath. So first of all,
no.
I'm like, "Sam, just go. Let me breathe." She's like, "Oh, okay, fine." Anyway, then after the game, we've won. Obviously in good spirits, and I was pretty upset about my free throw shooting, and I shot like 2 from 6. And the first thing Christina says after the game was, "Geordie made his free throws."
Oh,
Yes,
very
that was-
supportive there from the.
Good on her for getting down. 10 p.m. game. Kudos to her, I suppose.
Yes.
I mean, when
you
you're
put
the
a
head of
timeout
cheerleading,
again.
that's expected of you, no matter what time the game is. I'm not fucking
good
cute.
on everyone. Good on everyone. We like seeing crowds. It's
We
good.
got Sam
Navi.
Biggest in there. Yeah,
Nah, Nav can come again. That was pretty
No,
funny.
if he calls a timeout, I'm going to lose my shit again.
Oh, you're
That
going to
was
lose shit,
so
Podsy?
funny.
Yeah.
Throw
I
the
just see
protein
I
shake.
see one of the refs call a timeout. I'm like, wait, who called the timeout? And then I see Navi going like this to the ref.
He's just
I'm like,
standing
what do you mean?
That was kind of funny. Where was I? Oh, yeah, last thing. I just want to talk about sport. Do we just give Dangerfield the Brownlow now?
No.
What?
Because he saved a family in
If
a
you go off
in
by
a
that,
rep.
then yeah.
So yeah, that's
yes.
basically all that
Um,
counts for the Brownlow. Obviously, Ray just
Can I have
cares.
like that community award that gets given out after like round 11 in the vote count?
Yeah, we get that.
Oh, the Jim
can have
Is
Stein.
that
that.
the Jim Steins Award?
The Jim
I think
Steins.
so.
Yeah.
He can have that, but not the Brownlow, mate. He'll be lucky to poll bloody 10 votes this year.
I love the way I was working with an
Hold
old
him to
lady last night. She's probably about 65. I love the way they talk about like AFL players. He's such a big, strong boy, he's such a big, strong boy, such a nice boy, Dangerfield. Oh, I love him. Oh, but yeah,
Grandma
kudos to
there.
him.
Yeah, no.
Punches people.
Very nice. Enough about Sport Rages. What do you got lined up for pop culture and whatnot?
Pop culture and Pulp Fiction and all the rest of it. So,
Too much coffee.
which one do you want to start with? We'll start with Uncharted, I guess.
I wanna take a.
Mama, come on, pretty mama.
Try to stick that up there. Uncharted, the new movie with Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland.
But before you just do that, really, I'm just gonna cue it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got my quick rapid review, and I've actually prepared this time, so I'm actually pretty proud of what I've written.
Brayden, put your camera on, mate. This is the best.
Turn your camera on, Brayden. Turn your camera on, man.
No,
This is the
I'm
best
not
part of the
watching
show.
this. I'm not watching this. This is.
Let's get his red cordial out. What are you drinking? Absolute bullshit.
Why'd you put it in the sippy cup?
Because I thought the cups, floater.
Right.
No other cups. Yeah, right. Okay, go.
30 seconds on the timer. I'm going to give you my opinion on the movie, actors rating, overall rating, and my choice on whether or not you should watch it. Sorry, 30 seconds on the time. Actually,
I'll get it.
Obviously, that's what you.
All right, so it's already going. So you can start in the next whenever, yeah.
All right. Uncharted is an action movie based on a video game starring Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland as they search for lost treasure using a bunch of clues. Action, fun fact, action sequences were inspired by Jackie Chan, so they were very good. And in general, the mystery of it all was very enticing, but it felt like the characters didn't really fit their roles very well. Them together felt a bit uncomfortable, and they tried to cover that with some small drops of humor. For some reason, there was a lot of mumbling as well. Not sure why. But overall, actor rating, I gave Mark Wahlberg a 5, Tom Holland a 6. Good to see him doing something else other than Spider-Man. Overall rating for the movie, 6 out of 10. However, there will be a sequel. There will be a sequel, and I probably wouldn't recommend watching it.
There will be a sequel. How do you know they leave you hanging
because
at the end?
The last 15 seconds was a tease for the sequel.
I heard through the grapevine that the actors.
Yeah, what grapevine?
Divine.
Grapevine.
Okay, yeah, Divine.
Grapevine. Just a grapevine that the actors didn't really play their role too well. So interesting. Obviously, Tom Holland, fresh off Spider-Man, obviously could
Spidey
go back to back with good movies there. So you can't blame him. But Mark Wahlberg probably needs a lift.
It was just weird seeing them together. It was just strange. Brayden, did you like that?
I really want to know the idea behind. Let's take up a minute of this segment, all for you to just finish it with. I don't recommend watching this.
Yeah, because I'm trying to tell. Well, I want to save people 2 hours of their life to not watch the movie.
I'm not going to watch that now, am I?
It's a review. It's not priority pick. It's different, guys.
I'm almost like I kind of want to watch it more now because Sam has recommended not to watch it.
Well, I gave it a 6 out of 10, so you can watch it at your own leisure.
What's your opinion
than what
then?
you gave last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really liked the one last week. Obviously, The Rock being wonders.
All right, fine. I probably should have given it a 5 out of 10. That's probably fair enough. That's fair. Good call by you guys. But yes, 5 out of 10. But yes, I probably wouldn't recommend watching it. It was pretty okay.
Pretty okay.
Well, this time Sam's been doing the ratings on IMDb.
Who'd you watch it with?
Shut the fuck up. Do you already said Raiders?
Yeah, but we won.
Yeah, we did. Obviously.
That's why you won.
That's why we won. Actually, what was the final score for that? What did you say, Raiders, before? Who did I watch it with? I watched it with C-Stu.
Oh, nice. Did you get a drumstick and a large popcorn?
She did. Got the drumstick. I got the large popcorn.
Oh, gee, all to yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't finish your popcorn
Just
before
like,
the
can I have some? No.
No. You said you weren't going to have any.
Anyway, we saw on Facebook.
This will be good, yeah.
During the week that there could be a potential Australian spin-off of The Office coming to your screens, to your television sets.
Little DVD players.
Sometime soon. I don't know when. I couldn't read the article because I think it was a Herald. Was it Herald?
It was Herald Sun, yeah. I also clicked on it, so I'm not sure why he tagged me. And he probably could have just saved me the time to say that I'm not subscribed to Herald Sun.
You click on it and it comes up with a big pop-up thing and you can't read it. So, no, we don't know exactly when it's coming, who's going to be in it or whatever. But I hope it's actually not bad, because if they try too hard to make it too much like the
very similar,
then it's going to suck because. Yeah.
Well, obviously, we're the third country to get to this because UK did it, then US did it, now it's Australia. But I'm not, as you said, we're not sure who's going to be in it, but if it's an Aussie remake, I assume there's going to be some Aussie actors. So I've got
Some big
a
names,
list.
hopefully.
I've got a list of some Aussie actors.
So your Margot Robbies of the world.
I went on IMDb and I searched up
Liam Hemsworth.
Let me finish. I searched up top Australian actors, and I want you guys to just matchmake. Perfect pairs. I want you to pick who would play this certain character. So we've got Chris Hemsworth. Who do you see him playing in The Office?
Probably a gym sort of operator. You would have thought.
Say Jim.
Yeah, you would think so as well. Awesome. Liam Hemsworth. Can also say no. You can say couldn't see him in it.
Well, you probably can't have
Both. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have thought
both.
Dwight, but yeah. No, I understand. Hugh Jackman.
It's got to be Michael Scott.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Michael Scott. That's good. Margot Robbie.
Phyllis.
Yeah, Angela.
Angela. I actually could say that. Yeah,
I could say yeah.
Yeah.
Angela. What have I got there? Margot, obviously. Props
Yeah.
there. Russell Crowe. If you don't know who he is, he was the actor in Gladiator. Kevin. He's pretty big.
Yeah. Got to pack on a couple of these sort of Kevin, but yeah, he could.
Russell. Rebel Wilson from Pitch Perfect.
Phyllis.
That's
No,
just
she's
written all over it.
skinny now. She's skinny.
I
is
don't
skinny
care.
now.
Yeah,
Pretty much put it
Phyllis.
back on. I'll get Phyllis.
No, I don't
kidding.
remember her
Hold on,
name, but I
Rebel.
want it to be the chick that Michael gets with in like season 3 or something. The
Jan.
Jan?
Yeah, Jan.
I could probably say that. Yeah, I didn't have it written down, but I could say that. Do you know who Isla Fisher is? She's married to
Yep.
Yeah,
Pamela.
Borat. Pam.
Pam.
Yep, I like that.
Pamela.
Isla Fisher. Apparently Nicole Kidman's Australian, so kudos to her.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I don't know.
She looks like Jan. If you search her up right now, she looks like Jan.
Okay, well, she can be Jan then.
I don't know. Who else we got? Yeah, then there wasn't a lot of Aussie actors that I knew, but have you seen Bad Neighbors?
Is that the one with Zac Efron?
And Seth Rogen? Yeah.
I haven't seen it, no.
Okay, well, never mind then. Thanks for the other two giving me input.
Yeah, no.
Do you know who Olivia Newton-John is? Apparently she's in there.
No
She's
idea.
Australian.
Never heard
She's
of
from
her.
Greece.
I know who she is, you
Oh.
idiot. Everyone knows who she is.
I don't know. Just
Oh, she can be
Meredith.
Oscar. Gabe. Gabe. What's that other chick's name?
Andy.
What's her name?
Oh, Kelly.
No, the white one
Kelly.
goes out with Gabe and then with Andy, and she's clueless.
Angela. Oh no.
What's her name?
Who?
The girl she replaces Pam at the desk.
Oh, Erin.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Kate Blanchett. Do you know who she is?
No, she is. But
Losing us with these Aussie actors. to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, obviously I'm scraping she's actually really popular, but I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel in terms of people that we know.
I know the name. I just don't know what she looks like.
Do you know who Guy Pearce is? This is literally the last one.
Anyway, so on to the next topic.
Thanks for doing that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so we just got a whole little music bit going on here. So
We do.
Guess
obviously
that
there's a lot
track.
going on. I went to Ocean Alley during the week. Really good. Lots of good music and stuff. Big crowd, massive crowd. Everyone was up and about. It was awesome. More concerts on the way, hopefully. I think that's something we're sort of missing. We'll go to some concerts, hopefully some songs that we know. Get a bit
Absolutely.
silly,
I want to see Imagine Dragons.
jump it up and down. Yeah, that'll be good.
no.
Sing along to all the Imagine Dragons songs. Small Suburbs brought out Seafoam Green recently.
Yeah, Seafoam Green.
Yeah, so that was on one of Sam's stories. Obviously, he thought that was a good idea. So that was good. Is that the one they submitted to Triple J, or did they submit a different one?
Yeah, I think they're going to keep on doing them as they come out. But yeah, so far that's the one. They got 500 listens in the first week on Spotify though.
That's pretty good.
That is actually very good.
How many times did you do it?
Yeah, I'll probably listen to it about 20 times.
And they're playing in Footscray or something next Saturday.
Yarraville.
Yarraville next Saturday. So
Get down.
Get down.
yeah, where is it, Sam?
It's in Yarraville next to Yarraville Gardens.
Yeah, that place there. So we got cricket, so we won't be down there, but I'm sure Podsy will be there. If they play again, we'll definitely get down, I think.
Absolutely.
And learn the lyrics, so we'll be at the back just like
If I'm
that's
great.
good. And the Guess That Track grand final, obviously still
Fuck
building the hype
that.
for that. So
Still building the hype.
that's still on the way.
Still getting the
Obviously,
logistics through.
all the inbox has just been filled with, when is it?
When
the
is
Guess That
it?
Track
Tell
grand
us.
final?
I'll be
Guys,
on the
it's
panel.
coming. Like, you just got
Calm
to have a
down.
bit of patience. Jesus. So, not far away now, which is really exciting then too. So, yeah, it's all great. So
When are we doing that? Fuck that. To be honest.
it'll be soon. Yeah.
I just want to do the national anthem, and then I'm happy to just leave.
Just leave them there.
Who's singing
Yeah.
the national
Sort it out.
anthem?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about sweetheart.
You'll
Not
find
you,
out.
mate.
You'll find. You'll find out when it gets paid. When it gets played. What else we got? Raiders.
Well, in the last episode 2 weeks ago now, because obviously we didn't make an episode last week because some of us were a bit busy. We put a bet on for the Super Bowl. Obviously, the the Bengals and the Rams faced off in what was obviously a thrilling contest, and I had my money on the Bengals, and you had yours on the
$9.28. Yeah,
on the Rams, and obviously the Rams got up. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Well done. I'll be.
Braden, can we post 6 this week? So he has to pay me he has to do the $10.
$10. So yeah, well done to you on that.
Thank you.
Plenty more bets to come, obviously, because you're a betting man, and
I'm huge. Like Matt, that's all I do. Yeah, it's crazy. Obviously, bet with mates, dildos. No, but it is huge. Thank you for paying my games fee next week. One thing I wanted to bring up was I started watching Too Hot to Handle. Finished season 1. Didn't mind it. Braden doesn't like it.
No, season 1 was good. I watched season 2 and it just put me off. And then apparently there's a new season coming out.
There is a new season already out.
There you go.
What I did like though, one thing I absolutely liked was that they got people from all over Western countries. So they have like a couple of UK blokes and girls. They got people from Canada, people from America, and one person from Australia. And of course, the one person from Australia had to be some surfer fuck from Queensland. And he's got no mates.
If I go on Instagram right now, Sam, and you're following Francesca, I'm not gonna be happy.
I did see that show.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you
Harry?
think?
Was his name Harry?
Harry, yeah.
Yeah, I did see that show. I was
him.
describing it to you, and you're like, no, that's not the one. And I was like, oh.
Obviously we've got Muhammad and Jaden following her.
I thought it was. I didn't think it was too bad.
I liked it.
I haven't seen.
You mean Harry or the show?
Is there only one season, or did you say
There's 3 seasons?
Okay, I only saw that one with Francesca and Harry and the rest of the gang. So
yeah, that's the best one. Don't watch
I can't remember.
Gang's all here.
Any of the other people, but yeah, no, it was pretty good. Worthwhile for a bit of entertainment, I would have thought. Pudsey, you seen it?
Nope.
Could see you doing very well on that. I think we should apply, Pudsey, and get on together.
I've applied for Love Island, mate. They're going to get back to me soon, apparently.
Obviously, probably not August.
They're like that, doing the video to send through with the little headset on the bird's nest up top.
Go Bulldogs.
Yeah. Go Bulldogs.
Yeah, so that's good.
Sam, there's actually a fun fact that Harry from season 1 is actually, I believe, was linked to dating Khloe Kardashian.
No, really?
Wow.
That's certain.
Shut up,
I saw that the other day.
Good on him, I suppose, if you want to get involved in that sort of mess.
Kardashians and Kanye West, obviously there's a link through all of this back to the John documentary and all that. So fantastic.
Yeah, and you just linked that really well.
I've just linked this whole podcast back to where we began. So that's good. I don't know why, but I've got World War III written down.
I have it down here as well.
I don't know. It's a bit of a mess, the world at the moment, isn't it?
Well, Russia's invading Ukraine for people who don't know.
Yeah, because obviously there's people that probably don't know that. So we just got to let them know. Obviously bring the news to you. Ran necessary.
Bringing the news to you.
So yeah, I saw some of the Russian people like what's it called, like protesting and stuff like that, which I thought was pretty cool. I think
apparently that's like incredibly rare for Russian people to protest, like in the middle of Moscow as well.
Yeah, they're putting their lives on the line just to, I don't know, stand up against their own military and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. So
it is pretty good. We do rate that.
But we've got to be pretty grateful that we won't be involved, hopefully, in any of that sort of stuff.
Well, Parksy was telling me that if Russia invade Poland, he has to go fight because he's got a dual citizenship.
Right.
So
have fun over there, Michael, with your bagel of a foot.
We salute
How
you,
many
Parksy.
drinks was he down when he said that?
so he's on 3 tablets of morphine and he was drinking wine.
Okay, well.
There's that.
I was saying that imagine if us boys went to go fight. We had to go fight war. I could just so imagine Braden just being like in his little base, sniping someone like in the knee, be like, I knocked him.
I've tagged him 30, 30, 30.
He's cracked. He's cracked.
Obviously, me and Zim will be on the front line, just going balls to the walls, and then Sam will just be like, "He's fine, just Sam."
Where is he? Where is he?
Sam's on that like 3 sensitivity trying to turn around.
Puzzy obviously have his map out, just looking for all sorts, giving us directions.
Puzzy's looking for all the landmines.
Puzzy's driving the tank. Oh,
I'll be
Puzzy.
eating the Russians.
Insert that video.
Oh, yeah, Puzzy will just eat the Russians. That'll be good.
I'd eat the Russians.
What did you say, Braden?
I said insert that funny Fortnite clip that I recorded of Podsy in the battle the other day.
Puzzy, get him.
I killed him, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you
That's
did.
what you reloaded
Well
twice.
done, Puzzy.
Oh, well.
Well done.
He died.
Obviously,
I was alive.
we don't need to get old military mate on the show anymore. We'll just get Michael on.
Who, Nathan Mullins?
Yeah, Nathan Mullins. We'll get Michael on because obviously he's on the
good.
plane to Poland already, so that'll be good. No, I think we can get Nathan Mullins on. So if you don't know who Nathan Mullins is, don't worry, neither do I. So we'll get him on and give him a chat about the
I was at
military.
cricket yesterday and I was talking about how there's people like doing TikTok lives of them parachuting into Ukraine. Like there's these Russian
yeah.
soldiers. I'm like,
Where we
how
dropping, boys?
far
No,
has the
you're
world come? We are literally, there's this guy
Tilted.
parachuting, being like, thank you for the, oh, that's a bit
Nice
Oh,
accent.
oh,
It was like thanking everyone for like
Yeah.
donating and stuff like
Indian
that. And I'm
bloke
like,
just-
mate, you're
Just like
parachuting
in amongst
to
it.
invade a country and you're thanking people for donations.
Yeah.
Like, it
well,
was just,
obviously,
oh my
subscribe.
God. And then someone said, imagine you got shot out of the sky, like in the TikTok. Live. I was
Oh.
like, oh.
That's
Saw a video of
Nice.
a tank like just
going
driving
a car.
over a car, yeah, and then it reversed back over it, and there was the car was squished, and there was an old bloke inside that was still alive.
He walked out. Yeah, he was still
Yeah.
alive.
Yeah,
I was
that's
talking
cool.
about that last night.
And you laughed about it.
No, I laughed
Oh my
because
goodness!
who's a dickhead, right? In the current climate.
Climax.
Climax.
I was gonna say climax, but I was like, anyway. I was like, why would you be out driving on the streets of
Yeah,
Kiev?
that's a fair call.
Like,
Well,
what are you doing?
Gotta feed the family.
All the way to Coles, get a couple of bits and
Yeah.
pieces.
There you go.
Just get the delivery, bro.
So- check out probably.
Sunday roast. Ready to go. 5% off with my Coles card, so probably got that.
Oh,
Anyway, that'd be a way to go out though. Just be like patrolling
on a
patrolling
tank?
the streets and just getting absolutely demolished by a
wouldn't.
tank.
The worst thing that happened.
God. Anyway,
It's crazy over there at the moment.
It was
Hope
insane.
all our Ukrainian viewers are doing all right, and the good Russian ones too.
The good Russian ones as well. Christina, obviously.
We'll see
Russian.
one of the good Russians there.
yes.
Anyway, I think that'll do us. A well-timed episode today, sitting
Absolutely.
under an hour, so that's good. I want to
Awesome.
thank Pudsey and Braden Hazard for joining us today. It's obviously been a little bit of late notice, but
we do appreciate you getting on.
yeah. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll see you next week because that's so crazy.
Well, we don't know what's happening next week, do we?
No, we don't yet.
I mean, if there's a guest, it's going to be a big one, that's for sure. So, and we say
Oh,
that every week.
Liam
They get bigger and bigger.
Thanks, Fonzie.
Liam Pickens'
Sweet.
wife and the dog will get on. So all things
When's
dog.
Drew getting on?
Oh, that's
Oh,
you
funny
like
you
to
mention
know.
that.
why have you just spoiled that,
You
Pudsey?
like to know. Probably
Can cut that
very
out.
soon, Pudsey. Very
Oh.
soon. Anyway,
All right.
thanks everyone, and we'll see you
Awesome.
later.
May the
At
bare
Jonathan's
necessities of
possible.
life come to you.
Yeah,
Ah.
rare necessary.
Very
Bye now.
necessary. Bye now. Bye bye.
Bye bye.